YouTube, it's Rico, man, and I'm back with another video, man. Y'all see what we got going on. We got the Quavo and Saweetie fights in elevator full vid. Sometimes I don't even know if I be saying her name right. So y'all comment down below how y'all be pronouncing her name. But the funniest thing I done seen somebody say is call her Sweet Tea. That shit was funny as hell. But other than that, man, if you're brand new to the channel or you've been watching videos on the channel, but for some reason not subscribed yet, subscribe right now, man. We on the grind of 5K. Don't forget to tell your friends and family, and hopefully they become supporters of the channel as well while we on the grind of 5K. And also make sure y'all smash that like button and comment on this video to help this video get recommended to a larger audience of people, hopefully bring in new supporters to the channel. Other than that, man, y'all see what's going on. So I'm pretty much be giving y'all my thoughts and opinion on what I see in this video. Y'all can comment down below how y'all see this situation and what y'all think could have prevented it or whatever the case is, etc., etc. So y'all know what to do. Other than that, let me start the screen record. That started, and we gonna start this video now. Alright, so the beginning, I heard people say that certain blog pages or whatever the case is, like the shade room and stuff like that, they didn't really show the full start of the video, but pretty much in a full video, pretty much Saweetie, she had pretty much swiped that Quavo, whatever the case was. And y'all see that they fighting over that game console. I heard it's a game console or whatever. At first, some people said suitcase or whatever the case is, but pretty much is a game console, a Call of Duty game console, or whatever the case is, that she gifted him, supposedly. I'm not sure if that's 100% fact that she gifted him that, but pretty much all he did is what I could say that he did wrong was he grabbed her. Yeah, that's wrong right there. You ain't supposed to grab a female, and same vice versa. Females ain't supposed to grab a man at all. Why they basically arguing and stuff? Nobody should be putting hands on each other at the end of the day to make it simpler for y'all. But pretty much what I see is all he doing is going after the gaming console, and she, for whatever reason, is taking it and pulling it back, like trying to keep it away from him and shit. So that's pretty much what we see here in the beginning is what they're fighting over. It's just that console. So let's continue on. They fight on the ground a little bit. They not even fighting. They tussling pretty much for the suitcase. Like, they both trying to keep their hand on it and stuff. She trying to keep it away from him. And he didn't do nothing after that whole little falling incident part. And we're going to continue on. Oh yeah, and I forgot to say, she pretty much hit the back of the elevator, like she hit her back on the elevator, but we don't really know if that's what caused her to stay on the ground or what. Maybe she just was crying or whatever the case was, that pretty much she couldn't really overpower him for that case or whatever the case is and stuff. But let's continue on. And he pretty much just like not even going after her. So this is how you know his intentions ain't even to harm her at all. Like, his intentions was just to go after that case and keep it pretty much in his possession. She's trying to take it away from him, but he's trying to keep it away from her. So they pretty much fighting over the same thing, going back and forth, trying to keep possession of it and stuff like that. You look at her, he ain't really saying nothing at all, because you can see in the camera his lips and stuff ain't moving. He just looks at her. Of course, he probably thinking in his head, like, what the fuck do I do? Like, do I try to talk to her, or do I just try to keep calm and stay, like, not make it look like I'm trying to attack her and stuff? Because that's not even my whole train of thought right now. Like, my thought is not even on her really at all. It's more of on the case and trying to keep that in my possession. And she look like she kind of facing the elevator wall. They not saying nothing to each other and stuff. And this was kind of funny. My man's noticed the camera. And I know in his head immediately he knew that that was a bad look right there, because he already know, like, damn, all of that was literally just caught on camera. So it's like, damn, now what? But that what I've been told, this happened a year ago. This is not even something that happened this year. So I don't know why all of a sudden this is just getting leaked out. It's funny when celebrities got something going on or whatever the case is, a breakup and shit. It's always some some hidden footage that comes out of nowhere that happened like some years ago or a year ago in this case and stuff like that. And it's just weird, like, why is this now just coming to light? Why wasn't this posted around back when it first happened? So it makes you think like somebody trying to get some clout, or I don't know, that hotel, well, not hotel, but I heard it's her apartment complex that she's renting out from whatever in LA or whatever, and they pretty much went ahead and posted this shit, and Shade Room and all these other pages and stuff started posting it in TMZ. But like I said, man, you gotta wonder, like, why is a apartment complex all of a sudden now just finally releasing this footage all of a sudden? You gotta wonder. And looked like somebody was waiting for the elevator, Quavo moving stuff out the way, and the dude pretty much looked like he peeped like, yeah, I'm just gonna wait on the next time for the elevator to come back because it looked like something going on, so I ain't even finna hop on that elevator, even make it even more awkward and shit. So right there, he looking at her. I don't think he really said nothing to her at all. He might have did, but who knows? At this point, none of them are really saying anything about the situation currently that I know of. And we don't know what's being said, if anything is being said. But let's continue on. So he presses the elevator button, go back to, I guess, I'm assuming her floor that she stay on. And he just looking at her and shit. She's still not facing him. She look like she kind of in pain, maybe because of when she hit the wall, or she just crying, etc., etc. And he's still not showing no signs of, like, I was trying to attack her or harm her in any way, shape, or form. So that's at least looking good for him right now. He get off. He trying to keep the door open so she can go ahead, get up, collect herself. He might be saying something to her like, come on, get up off the elevator so this elevator can go ahead and pick up the other person that was trying to get on and stuff. She look like she's struggling to get up, kind of hurt. Some people said she was limping, but to me, that don't really look like a limp. It just look like a regular just getting up and walking off the elevator. Like, it is what it is. And that's pretty much it. They pretty much get off the elevator, and we don't know what happened after that. But obviously, they were still together even after that situation. So, like I said, I wonder what's the reason behind this footage all of a sudden getting released and stuff. In the video, we see that they was pretty much tussling over the suitcase. They wasn't really trying to, well, like I said in the beginning, she actually swiped that on this shit, but that's all she pretty much did towards him. And he kind of just pulled her on the elevator because she had the suitcase or the case, whatever you want to call the damn thing, and he trying to get it back from her and stuff, and they just falling on the floor for it and stuff, and he eventually gets it, and she pretty much moved to the side and faces the elevator wall and just probably sitting there pretty much crying and stuff like that, whatever the case is. And they just really wasn't saying nothing the rest of that little awkward ride down and back up to her floor and stuff like that. They pretty much got they shit, got off. It looked like he was trying to leave from the beginning, but she wasn't trying to let him leave with that case, game, console, whatever you want to call it. They get on the elevator, tussle over that, fall on the ground and stuff like that. She hit her back on the wall. She just stays on the floor crying. And the guy looked like he was about to get on the elevator, but he probably pretty much peeped what was going on and said, nah, I'm gonna just wait, let y'all go back up or whatever y'all about to do, and then I'll catch the elevator and stuff like that. They go back to her floor. Still look like ain't nothing much being said. He probably told her, come on, get up off the ground so this elevator can go pick up somebody else that might need to use it and shit like that. They get up off of it. Pretty much look like they now going back to her apartment and stuff, even though he looked like he was from the beginning trying to leave. So the case, it is what it is. Pretty much, they went back to the apartment. Whatever happened, they worked it out, talked about it, and was together after that. But like I said, now they broken up and stuff, so we don't really know the full facts of why they broke up. Is two sides to a story. They both telling their side, and the fans is just believing what they want to believe, whoever they like more or a fan of more, etc., supporters of, whatever you want to call them. But to me, that don't look like it was any ill intent towards one another, except for the time that she did swipe at him. That was about the only thing I could really say about anybody trying to really harm somebody. She tried to swipe at him, but it didn't do anything. He pulled her arm, and that's about it. And then they fall on the floor, and that was pretty much it. So the way I look at it is, I don't think they were really trying to harm each other. It was more about getting possession of that council and stuff like that. So that's what all we seen, and that's pretty much all we can go based off of at the moment. And I heard currently today now that LAPD has opened up an investigation into that incident, and we're gonna eventually see the full facts behind it, because they are said to be trying to talk to both Quavo and Saweetie and get their sides to the story and stuff of what led up to that incident, and go from there, how they gonna handle that situation, and if anybody's gonna be facing any charges and stuff like that. Sure, it possibly might even be jail time in Quavo case, because I know they probably really looking at his side, just because of the simple fact he is the man, and he pretty much did overpower her for the possession of the council. But like I said in the video, you could tell he didn't try to hit her, and he didn't look like that was his intentions in the first place, to even try to harm her at all or anything like that. Because he easily, if he was really trying to harm her, he easily could have beat her up or whatever the case was once they got on that elevator. But that wasn't his intentions at all. It was more about that council, and that was it. So we're going to see how they decide to handle this situation and go from there, man. But like I said, I don't think anybody going to do any jail time, or probably won't even have any charges at all, because I'm pretty sure both of them are going to say, well, this was just a heated moment thing for us. It wasn't like we was actually trying to harm one another and stuff and send one another to a hospital and shit like that. It wasn't nothing like that at all. It was just more about who keeping that council in their possession at the end of the day. So that's all we can go off of right now until they get this investigation fully completed and stuff like that, and release all the details from both parties and stuff of what's going on and how they gonna go about it. Other than that, man, that's the end of this video. If you guys enjoyed this video, make sure you leave a like, comment, subscribe if you're brand new, man. We're on the grind to 5K, man, and I'm gonna see y'all later on with more videos. Peace.